What's up, everybody? Hope you guys can hear me out there. Let me make sure because I ain't trying to uh, waste a whole bunch of time. I ain't
Out
gonna.
there.
I'm not gonna be here long either. I got some shit to do. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to comment on some of this stuff, man, that I saw on the internet. So of course this video is about Lady Chan or whatever, man. I'm gonna try to keep it as respectful as possible because the only thing I really got is just some gripes with some of the things she say. You know, I ain't got no beef or whatever, man, but there needs to be a little level of straightening. But okay, she says uh, Robert Hellenius is going to take a dive in one of her videos, and thought that was pretty fucked up because it's a conspiracy theory. It's a conspiracy theory. Not only that, it's a conspiracy theory of the same people that she loved to hate. You know, people within the LDBC always talk about how they have conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And here she goes with one of her own. Let me grab me a beer real quick. Then she comes up with a few of her own, and it's a lot of misguided stuff, and how would you say, misinformation and stuff. But to say Robert Hellenius is going to uh, take a dive, she's dead wrong. The whole thing about where's Robert Hellenius uh, ranked at in these sanctioned bodies. This type of stuff happens all the time within these sanctioned bodies when it comes to big fights and stuff like that. People were uh, once, at a lower class and they bump them up a few levels. Robert Hellenius is at number 4 in the WBO and whatever 6 or whatever at the WBC, wherever he's at up over there. And it doesn't really matter. It's a comeback fight for Deontay Wilder. Nobody had a problem when uh, the first fight with Deontay Wilder went to a draw, and Tyson Fury sought out there to fight a couple of other guys that nobody knew their name. So, you know, that is what it is with that part. Um, then she goes to talk about the record of fighters. Saying in 31 fights he didn't fight nobody within, you know, top 10 or no, 31 fights he didn't fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? And it was the same bullshit ass record that you see that gets popped up. What's up, Bruce? What's happening, man? The same type of record that shows up on people's screens and stuff like that when it comes to Deontay Wilder and his record. But what she failed to do was say where that list came from. How was that? How was they ranked on that list? At one point, Oddly Harrison supposed to be some dude, took a couple of L's. Then he had a couple of fights to where they deemed those kind of like get back fights, and same thing with Greer, same thing with a couple of those guys in his 31st fights of his boxing career. But everybody knows the history of Deontay Wilder, when he started, and how many amateur fights and stuff like that. Bruce, I'm thinking she is Joshua fangirl. I'm thinking she is, but everybody in boxing doesn't have the same route. People like Lady Chan would say Deontay Wilder can't box, so why would somebody who can't box um, try to how would you say speed line their career to a belt, knowing that they're possibly not ready, need to learn some stuff, need the experience and all that other jazz. I said fangirl, but I do what you were saying. you know, and you can't do that with everybody. And all this stems from Deontay Wilder. All the hate from her recently, stems from Deontay Wilder saying something about Anthony Joshua when he was asked about Anthony Joshua. And that whole interview with Deontay Wilder, that was the only thing beside and that and the cheating is the only thing she heard. She didn't hear none of the good things that Deontay Wilder tried to L-File player was happening. Why are you bringing up my girl, Mikey? I didn't know that was your girl, but okay. Good for you, man. I know you like some chocolate. I knew you like that chocolate, boy. Um, so it all stems from that, that interview. He was asked these questions. Deontay Wilder didn't go out of his way and just blurt some shit out. And when people bring up the thing that Anthony Joshua's career was tailor made and all these things, people want to get mad. You can't get mad at that. Anthony Joshua was blessed to stumble upon Edward Hearn, to look the part, and all that stuff, and not squander his how would you say his uh his chances when it comes to how the way he talks and how he interacts with people outside the ring, to where he could put himself in a good position so people can see him in a different light, or the light that he wants them to see him in. So, that's where that's just the name of the game. That's why Deontay Wilder said, if somebody wants to buy a belt and this and the third, what I'm saying, can't be mad at them, because it works for some and don't work for others. Now, the part to where he said that he was ill prepared going into the Ruiz fight made him believe to think that his career did go on that thing, is because the whole world can see he was ill prepared. The whole world. He didn't look the same AJ. He didn't fight the same. He didn't fight like the same AJ. And he ain't fought like the same AJ since. So, I don't see what I see why she do it. The whole jumping on Deontay Wilder every chance she gets, even though we all know Deontay Wilder is not about to let the so-called cheating allegations go. It's going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about it is, finally, somebody is non-apologetic about something. But other fighters, get that pass. You know what I'm saying? And if people really felt that Deontay Wilder was wrong, is the people that he's calling out. So Tyson Fury should be the one mad, not you as a fan. Mark Breland should be mad, not you as a fan. All that stuff with Deontay Wilder and them so-called excuses, that is his motherfucking business. He has to live with it. You ain't got to live with it. Majority, I want to say about 95% of the things that fucking Tyson Fury say, I don't go and make a video. 95% of the things that Edward Hearn say, I don't fucking make a video, because I don't see the point of keep sitting around here giving these type of guys getting their likeness out there. You know what I'm saying? If I don't, if I didn't like Deontay Wilder or somebody that much, I'm not making fucking videos about that motherfucker every time they open their motherfucking trap. And I think it's something cool to say, because the people on my channel want to hear what I have to say about Deontay Wilder for some odd reason, good or bad. And they always say bad publicity is good publicity. And look what happens. Then you start seeing things that Deontay Wilder's name in the whole world of sports on Twitter is trending. It's trending. Why? Because you guys can't keep your trap shut about Deontay Wilder. Talking about the people that don't like Deontay Wilder can't keep their motherfucking trap shut. Dan the Man Boxer said, "What up, Mike? Lady Chan, she's been respectful to me, but I have to disagree with her assessment on Usyk Joshua 2 rematch. She scored it a draw, and you know that it is what it is. I don't see how she scored it a draw. But we all know there's multiple aspects of scoring a fight per round. But nah, you got to land something, man. L-Foul player, just kidding. Before I get before I get tooted, but seriously, she ain't any worse than these other knob hopping channels out here. Well, L, that's why I said the whole thing is like the people that she loved to hate and talk about, within the LDBC, she's doing the same thing that she's accusing them of, which is creating uh, disinformation and conspiracies. L-Foul player said, Bruce of the Premier Gas. What's up, my brother? Yeah, that is some Premier Gas. Um, um, Damn, the man said, at Tech, laugh out loud. Tech R said, Lady Chan and that Big Rig CECE are the perfect examples of toxic women in 2022. I don't know what's CECE. What's that? And that Big Rig CECE. Damn, I guess that must be a big bitch. Because you call her a big rig, you call her Optimus Prime size. God damn. Uh, but yeah, man, um, I ain't really been, making videos and doing lives. I had to make a move. I moved to Florida. Oh man, I'm gonna leave her alone, man. She got a big booty. I'm gonna leave her alone. Uh, um, I just try to just keep things couple steady with, I just try to be kind of cool sometimes when I do these lives and not try to like be all loud and cussing people out and stuff like that. I think that if you could talk about somebody, uh you could be respectful about it and have a difference of opinion and stuff like that, and not try to make it out like some type of beef or whatever, because that's how some people do it, but that's not how I'm doing it. I'm just saying that there needs to be some straightening with some of this stuff that's going on with Deontay Wilder and the LDBC and a couple of these other fighters that's on the PBC brand and not on the other side of the street with her. That's what I'm saying. Tech R, did you send Trill Will his COVID donation? Nah, man, nah, man, nah. I just, it's funny, but if the brother really did need help, man, and stuff like that, I just feel that he should have just uh call some people, behind the scenes and stuff like that, and ask not jump out on the live stream and air out all his business and stuff like that, because you got a wife and kids and stuff. Nobody needs to be knowing your financial situations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's it is funny. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny in the aspect of all the jokes that's been going around, but it's still one of those things, man. You know, when you're in dire straits and stuff like that, getting a helping hand is always good. But I just think it should have been done another way. Dan the Man Boxing said, I don't get why Joshua fanboys can't admit that Joshua hasn't been the same since the Reeves beating. He hasn't. He wasn't. It was like soon as he got in that, soon as the Madison Square Garden lights hit his ass, or as soon as he landed up over here in America, he ain't never been the same. Playing basketball over there in New York and all these things, and just never been the same. And his daddy ended up even trying to fight Edward Hearn in the ring and stuff like that, and nobody wants to talk about that. They hushed that under the rug and stuff like that. But it was like one of them things, like um like I don't know, maybe somebody on the street beat him up, or maybe it was Andrew Reeves, but it makes you look, it makes you kind of seem like, it makes it kind of seem like somebody took this man's manhood. You know what I'm saying? It makes it seem like somebody took his manhood, because all of a sudden you jumping on people, you beating them up, you getting them up out of there, and then now all of a sudden you doing the Adrian Broner, not letting your hands go. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't know what it was, because at one point, let me take a sip of this beer. At one point, y'all remember with Anthony Joshua and some of these boxers out of the UK, it's been this big thing about masterful class performance and stuff like that, boxing performance. And then all of a sudden, this guy comes out, tries to reinvent himself and try to be this masterful class boxer. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of those things that Deontay Wilder was hitting at when he was talking about he was ill prepared. They ill prepared him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for instance, look at Tank Davis. You know, we could all say it's about time that motherfucker step up and fight somebody, but at the same time, you have to also look at the thing about this dude. This dude was in and out of almost taking his ass to jail. You know what I'm saying? Um, Everybody was calling him immature, calling him a drunk, saying that his head wasn't in boxing, but at the same time, people out there saying that he needs to step up and fight somebody. So why would your team want to sit up there and put you in there with somebody when they know that you have all these things outside the ring that's not conducive to you becoming the champion at a young age? Because obviously you can see that, you know, at during that time, you know, so there were some things that it made it seem. I'm not saying this is what it is, okay? I'm just saying that Tank Davis was being presumed to be irresponsible and squandering his, you know, his the things that God gave him, which is his boxing talent, all the people that surround him, all the avenues that he got around him, and all those things. You know, it was making him out to see like this guy that was squandering. He was following the footsteps of a lot of boxers that squandered their career in the early days. So now that you see this dude, they built him in somebody, put him in there in some fights, got him some experience, and then it's kind of like still, you know, now, but we still can say it now because, you know, somebody else should have been fought, you know, since then, you know. So I think his last case was like last year sometime, or was it the beginning of this year? But either or, he was still fighting in those times. You're supposed to fight Rolly. You end up giving Rolly his fight probably because of contractual, because he still could have fought, but Rolly opted out because of all of that stuff he was going to, so he had to fight Rolly. Then he fights Rolly, and then it's kind of like Pitbull, Rolly. Then it's kind of like, okay, motherfucker, what you gonna do next and stuff like that. See, we could criticize people, but at the same time, is when you criticize them, you have to try to paint the picture as best as possible. Because when you don't paint the picture as best as possible, you just giving people what you want them to hear. And you know what I'm saying? We all want to take Davis to fight somebody, but you also have to look at the why he has it. It's either because of money, he doesn't give a damn about the fans, and he just want to make some bread until these guys figure it out and the top guy come out and we can make a big fight, wherever the case may be. But but as a boxing fan, the dude just needs to fight somebody. And I ain't trying to hear about no Ryan Garcia's, but that's probably right now is all he can get because Haney got to fight. But you know, Tech R said he was sending 78 super chats today. Oh wow. Yeah, ain't no yo, huh? He was sending. Who the fuck gets paid? Payday was. He was crying. What? Oh, I mean, well, he probably could have got paid yesterday because yesterday was the 15th, right? Some people get paid twice a month, right? They get paid beginning in the middle, right? Some people every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, but it was during the week. I don't know, man. Yeah, Willie. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about old Willie. I mean, but that's that dude's. I mean, you know, that's their business, man. If they, you know, that's their business. You know, I don't know his financial situation and stuff like that, man. But you know, I wouldn't have put my business out there like that. I would have called LFL player and asked him for $20 or something. I wouldn't have asked him in no goddamn chat. You know what I'm saying? That's that. You know, because at that point, me and L's business ain't everybody else's business. But some people just ain't got no shame. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. You know, there's got to be a level of straightening because with a lot of these guys um, on social media, man, they get a little bit too big for their motherfucking bridges because they got a few people in they chat or somebody is sending them some super chats or unauthorized uh, uh, money through other means and stuff like that. But you know, everybody want to be a boxing social media personality and stuff like that, and I don't understand why um, this shit is so cutthroat. You know, people don't want nobody stepping on their toes. People don't want nobody correcting them. Uh, People don't want them uh, undermining their agenda and stuff like that. It just looks like it's just cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? If you don't kiss nobody's ass, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be a motherfucking problem. You know, and a lot of these men and women and these its and or these thems in people's chats, you know, um, they out here wearing panties, for a wrench. You know what I'm saying? They out here literally wearing panties for a motherfucking wrench. They're literally out here fucking just agreeing with everything to get along because either because they want to be a part of something, or they don't know that much, or they fucking scared to say otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be in people's chats and want to be known because they want to be down with the cause and shit like that. And that shit is fucking the unbecoming of a fucking adult. If some of y'all family members seen the way y'all act on this social media shit, they'd be ashamed of y'all motherfuckers. It's disgusting. It ain't just the LDBC, man. It ain't just the LDBC. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here in people's chats, and you see them. You can go to anybody's chat room, anybody's. I'm telling you, there's a few motherfuckers in there that's them's, he's, she's, it's, whatever the case may be, sucking dick straight up, or they sucking dick or they suck the dick by accident. You know what I'm saying? So that's just L Foul Player said his financial situation is whack, or he got women tendencies begging for bread. Damn shit. L Foul Player also goes to say, Michael, you got to admit, after knowing me so long, that I have a great record of calling crabs out early. Faustrandimus, man. Faustrandimus, man. You got to stop. I don't know if I even said that right, man. I can't fucking read. Tech R said LWC is worse because the scamming they're on. I don't know if they scamming people. I don't know what they doing. Whatever they do with their money is they motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is, man, because we shouldn't be going out here checking nobody's motherfucking pockets and stuff like that. And what they doing with they super chats or whatever. That's they prerogative, and that's god damn it. Okay, cool. Only thing I would say, this is what I would say, as a man, as a man, it don't sit well with me when somebody says either pay some dues or you ain't LDBC. I got to go. I mean, we got to call it like what it is. That's the answer you want. Tech R, what does paying dues get you? I don't know, man. They ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't up over there no more. I had to bounce. I'm not paying no. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's a different thing, and that's in super chats, 78 Black Fight fan and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days and stuff. But what I'm saying is that I chose to do that. Don't make it a hostage situation, and make an ultimatum, and then whether or not you was just playing or whatever the case may be, I took it serious, because it sounded serious. So I had to gracefully bow out. You know what I'm saying? But like back to this Lady Chan shit. Like I'm saying, man, I can't. I don't see how people rock with people that. Well, you know what? I can see she got some good things to say. I'll give her that. She got a nice little way of seeing things with certain things. Yes, but what I'm saying is, if if I learned my lesson, right, from doing all this yelling on these lives and these videos, doing this uh uh just the shit that's just like kid shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just like, leave the conspiracy theories alone, man. I leave them alone. If I don't like somebody, some boxer, I don't sit over here and talk about the motherfucker all day because I know I'm going to get some views, I'm going to get some subs, and people are going to come to me, and that's going to make me feel good inside because I know people was listening to me. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy before I come on social media. You see what I'm saying? And talk boxing. I'm happy before that. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get off, I'll be happy later, like I was before I came on this motherfucker. You know? L Foul Player said, I think Lady Chan has great editing on her content. Opinions be damned. Yeah, she got some good editing. I don't waste that much time. I could do that. I could do a couple things, but I'm not about to waste this motherfucking time and do this shit. You know what I'm saying? If the weather was cool, I wouldn't even go live today. I would have been out there fishing. You know what I'm saying? For some bitches. Nah, actually fishing for some snapper and some lanes, mutton and stuff like that. Maybe catch a barracuda. I caught one the other day. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, so recap, right? She said some other stuff, man, but it just be like the shit don't be like even this live, man, I had a whole bunch of shit to talk about, but during the day, man, this shit, thinking about this shit, what I was gonna say and stuff like that, to me, what I got going on at work and stuff like that, this shit ain't even fucking important. You know what I'm saying? I don't do no brainstorming or nothing like that. I get on here, I try to remember as much as possible, but I think that's all I can remember so far. But that whole thing with Robert Hurlanius, when she said Robert Hurlanius is gonna take a dive, that was the most stupidest thing I ever heard in my motherfucking life. Stupidest thing I ever heard in my motherfucking life. I can see if you watch the fight and say, yeah. Okay, but you're going to say it beforehand and because you mad because Deontay Wilder has something to say about AJ. And now, well, since you up over there in the UK being an Anthony Joshua protector or first line defense defender, well, it's going to get you a lot of steam. It's going to get you a lot of steam. People like that shit up over there. Yeah, I understand protecting, countrymen and stuff like that. But, I'm a grown ass man. I don't do shit like that. I keep it real. When I don't like shit that Deontay Wilder do, I say it. When I don't like shit that people in the PBC do, I say it. I'm not no motherfucking PBC nut hugger. I'm not no Deontay Wilder super fan. I'm not none of that motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So, just like, I get this weirdo keep popping up in my motherfucking videos that I make, just keep saying all kind of outlandish shit. I don't get mad at the motherfucker. Thanks for coming by. Did you watch the video? No, the motherfucker didn't. A lot of motherfuckers out here, that's the only thing they do. They come around here and they talk shit. I made that one video about Lady Chan. And I got some jokes on her ass, but I'm just ain't gonna do it. The last video I did on her, man, her little cohorts or constituents or fans or her dick pullers, like blood, like to say, who came to my motherfucking channel with a motherfucking Lady Chan fucking signature motherfucking cape on. They dropped out of the sky like, ah! You know what I'm saying? Over there beating their motherfucking chest, over there acting like they fucking really saying something, like they got me spooked on the shit that ain't motherfucking facts. The shit that ain't motherfucking facts. And you got people like her, Ricky Tricky, aka Rick Glaser, aka Weasel Raccoon or whatever the case may be. He is a fucking drug addict. You got a whole bunch of people on social media, man, just don't know how to act, man. It's like when they see them dollar signs, when they see them followers come up in there, you know what I'm saying? It's like they get hypnotized. You know what I'm saying? They get hypnotized about being popular. They get hypnotized about being somebody on social media. But you ain't nobody in motherfucking life. You know? If people on social media, you know, that's it. That these all these so-called people that spend all this time to try to become successful on fucking social media, use it, you on social media by way of running their motherfucking mouth. If they used all that motherfucking mouth energy in real motherfucking life, they'll probably be somebody. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't want to do that shit because sometimes coming online and shit is easy. It would have been easy for me to come out to just be making LDBC videos all day. And it'd be easy for me to be dog walking Deontay Wilder all day. You know how much subs I get off rip? You know how much subs I get off rip? Come on, man. Off rip. All I gotta do is make a couple of videos, do some editing and shit like that. You know, think about my little punchline jokes and stuff. Give me about 4, 5, 6 each video. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy route. The hard route is not sucking dick on accident, not getting on your knees, and not coming on here and faking the motherfucking phone. Those are the real hard parts. And I ain't never begged for a sub. I ain't never begged for a fucking like. I ain't never done none of that shit. I ain't never said, y'all come over here and watch my video. I ain't never did none of that shit. I don't do no motherfucking advertisement. I ain't got no motherfucking banner. I ain't got none of this shit. I ain't never once done that. Never once. I did it for other people, but I ain't never did it for myself. Cause I think that shit is kind of whack. Over here begging for likes and subs and shit like that. That shit whack as a motherfucker. Going in somebody else's chat room, putting your link in there, telling myself, come on, everybody sub to me. So I need to get to 1,000 and blah, 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 so I can make this money. I mean, so my content can get out there. No. First thing Smoky motherfuckers talking about making this money and getting some motherfucking super chats. I don't give a fuck. I come on here and run my motherfucking mouth, give my motherfucking 3 cents, get up off of here, take a shower, and go to the motherfucking bar and try to get some motherfucking digits. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't scared to talk to a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these people on social media. Elfal Player said, I never begged for money from a 2-star hotel in the video. Ooh. Damn. Well, you know what? I hope that brother pulled back them sheets and checked that motherfucking mattress for big bugs, because, woo, yeah, they will get you in them 2 stars. Yeah, you got to bring your own sheets and shit. And that motherfucker, they don't wash shit in that bitch. They recycle, reduce, reuse. Yeah, man. How my mic sounding, y'all? My mic sounded pretty good. Huh? Sounded pretty good. Is it clear? Huh? I hope my mic is clear, man, because, you know, I be going on people's lives and shit like that. They should be all fucked up. But he said, Shoney's. Yeah, man, but that's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, the mic sounds excellent. Thanks, bro. It ain't nothing but a little bit of game staging. That's all it is. Just game stage. Nothing special but the mic. And it ain't cheap either. But yeah, that's just the way I see some of this shit, man. Like when I'm like now lately, like when I'm bored, they ain't got shit to do, sitting in the house. Like I can't even really go online and listen to people's videos, really, because some people just be saying some outlandish ass shit. I don't want to hear no fucking conspiracy theories. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it no more. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's about Deontay Wilder. I don't care if it's about Canelo. I don't care if it's about Ryan Garcia. I don't care who it is. I don't want to hear no more conspiracy theories. I don't want to hear no more misinformation. People trying to use they social media presence to create facts. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no who's ducking who with Terrence Crawford and Spence. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit be going on too motherfucking long for motherfuckers to be arguing about who ducking who with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Far too long. The motherfucker that's losing is the fans. Then y'all gonna go out there and buy Spence's next pay-per-view, Crawford's next pay-per-view. They laugh it to the bank and they ain't even fought each other. Ain't that about it, bitch? You either give me what I fucking want. I ain't about to reward your nappy-headed ass. Come on, man. Dad the Man Boxer said, let's be real. Video uploaders spread misinformation and create online beefs just for super chats. Yes, that's facts. I think some of these beefs, I think some of these beefs that go on, I just think that they pop up when to create revenue. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, man. I think you're absolutely right. You know, and that's the reason why a lot of times I just stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of these beefs because I put it to you like this, man. You know, I put it to you like this. If what I'm doing, I don't really, cause I don't. You could say it's a form of clout chasing, but but I would call it clout chasing, like a bona fide clout chase. If I made this video and I was just talking mad greasy on her, trying to start something. I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm just trying to tell her she did ass wrong for some of them things she be saying. And I'm not going back and watching every fucking video and shit like that and memorizing everything I motherfucking heard and shit. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that with a now nigga. I ain't about to do it with a now hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's just not me. Now, I know that some of you slick mouth motherfuckers out there, you moist ass niggas gonna be like, oh, you over there beefing with a female. First of all, I ain't beefing with a female. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, if anybody comes on social media and they run their motherfucking mouth like I do, like everybody else do on social media, don't get mad when somebody start talking about you. Don't get mad when somebody start correcting you. You know what I'm saying? You came up over here and you know what social media is all about. So don't go running off with some bullshit ass narrative to try to make yourself feel good about the situation or about what's going on to try to take the high ground. That shit don't float with me. And if you bring it up, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn because I ain't doing it but correcting your ass. And even if I did have a beef with your ass, I don't give a fuck if you a female or not. We got beef. We got motherfucking beef. You know what I'm saying? What's up, L? What's happening? I can respect people who conduct themselves to that level. Yeah, that's right. What's up, L? What's up? What's up?
Yo, Mikey.
What's happening, bro? What's happening?
Hey, yo, Mike. Now, yo, you can hear me clearly because I'm in my basement fucking on. I had to do some other shit. Fucking I just wanted to jump in. I just wanted to come through and say what's up to the hood homie who's now shares a coast with me. Congrats.
Yeah. Key West, baby. Key West.
I'm coming down. I'm coming down in a few months. I'll hit you off offline. Nah, man. But as far as Shorty though, like in my eyes, man, like you know, I think there's. I mean, as far as people that violate and shit, or like that do stuff that you're accusing her of, there's a ton more dudes, man. A ton more dudes that we know, like not that we know or that we know of. So I think it's kind of like misguided in a sense. Like I mean, respectfully, you know, before anything, you're my brother, bro. Like fuck, you know. But I think it's a little misguided in the sense that there's a ton of dudes that do 10 times worse than like she does. You know what I'm saying? Like with people that are not even famous like that, i.e. Errol Spence. Like as far as like, you know, caping for like AJ and shit, I mean, I mean there's Puerto Rican boxers. I don't really cape for them like that. But I mean, like when somebody capes for like their countrymen and shit, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to look past, like you tend to look past like shit that AJ did in the past. I mean, like when me and you and I first met, it was kind of like in the midst of like the AJ versus Wilder talk, and like I mean, like you could a lot of times. I mean, like I did peep that a lot of times AJ fans like tend to give Wilder like shitty treatment or like would just bring up shit like way over the top, like in terms of Wilder, and like kind of like look past things that had to do with AJ. I get all that shit. But at this stage, I mean AJ and Wilder, neither one of them are like much anyway. Like I mean, both them dudes are out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking both those dudes kind of like it's kind of like untapped potential. Like they kind of like fucked up the biggest fights in their career. We're at the end of that era, bro. Like hopefully fucking and now like with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fighting, like we're kind of like ending that era of
we don't even
corny
know if
ass.
that fight gonna happen yet, though, homie.
If it happens, but like it's like I think that fight consummating would like end a lot of the corny fucking internet like or YouTube fucking beef or rival factions that there are like for some ungodly reason. So I mean, I'm glad to see a lot of this shit coming to a close because I met you for real, like in the midst of like the whole AJ Wilder shit, and like we're already at the point where we're discussing like one of these dudes gonna retire type shit, which is sad because it shows us getting old and like fucking those guys are gonna be out the door soon and they're getting old too with us.
Yeah.
But so as far as YouTube stupidity, no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, with the YouTube stupidity though, there's a ton of examples. I mean, like, I mean, and I don't like to make fun of some dude who's suffering fiscally, bro. Especially when you got a family. Willie's an asshole though. I've said it from Jump Street, like fucking. I always thought like the dude was fucking just trash. But I mean, like when you compare like dudes like Willie, there's like people that are just as bad as him, like running. Well, not as bad, but like maybe a couple percent as divisive or less divisive than like what you would see in a Willie. And I don't think Lady Chan's in that party. I don't think she's like divisive either. And I actually give her props as far as like fucking the editing, like I said, and all that shit. I mean, like to me, it's not like overtly like AJ caping in my it is, but I mean I get it in that sense, but it's not these other dudes.
So you said something about a little bit ill-advised. Well, if you go back,
that's because you're my man. That's because you're my man.
If you go back to the history of my channel, I done got on a few people's asses. So she ain't the first one. You know what I'm saying? And she won't be the last. So, and not only that, she just had to be on my radar because I saw the video. And some of the dumb shit I see her saying stuff like that, you know, put it like this. Don't be in Blood's channel and act like you ain't no dick puller. You talk about your dick pullers all the time, and then don't be trying to go back to your videos and act like you ain't a dick puller. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, as far as Will and all them cats, I don't even want to listen to this shit no more. I don't even watch it. What I'm saying is, if you bringing up conspiracy theories on your channel, you being just like the dudes that you love to hate.
Does she do that though? Like, no, because I'm saying from the perspective, I don't always check her shit.
She said, Robert Hellenius is going to take a dive.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? She that's what she said. So I'm like, okay. And then the bullshit record that she pulled up of Deontay Wilder, it wasn't even of the sanctioned bodies. It probably was a ring mag or something like that. But they don't even fucking count with that shit. That's them. You don't get nothing from that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't get nothing from that. You know? So basically what I'm saying is this is just a video, a live, correcting some of the shit she says, because, you know, I just happened to watch the videos. I tried to give her another chance to sub again. I just can't do it. I can't fucking do. I can't deal with the bullshit. Like, I can't deal with hearing, like, let's say, for instance, right? Over the last couple months, I could have made multiple videos about Tyson Fury. I could have probably made 20 videos. I could have probably made 20, 15 videos. I could have, over the last 6 months, I could have probably made the same about AJ. I could have made the same about, probably more for Edward Hearn. Right? But the reason why I don't choose to do it is because, first of all, it ain't worth my time. Second of all, that's being a little bit too fucking what's that word? Invested in some shit when I got shit to take care of in my real life.
If I may say so, if I may say one thing though, could you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I wanted to put some input in something like you were just saying. But as far as conspiratorial fan base goes, conspiratorial fan base from the time I've known you till 2022, let's say, if I had to give it up to like one group who's in hindsight more conspiratorial than any other group of fans, like just judging on the time that you and I have known each other, like looking back on it, and I'm
spit it out, man.
Oh no! I gotta build it up. I gotta build it up though.
Damn.
Come on, baby. We hood dudes, bro. I can't just throw it out there like that, bro.
I know. I just
we gotta present things. Nah, but as far as in hindsight, again, fucking the fan base that was most conspiratorial, looking back, was Wilder's, bro. I'll say it straight up, and I'm a Wilder fan. So I mean, like the whole like Helene is taking a dive thing. I mean, I don't know, like maybe where she got that from. I guess, like, or maybe, like, but the ones that were running with an outright conspiracy theory for years, it's the Bomb Squad fans, bro, and I'm part of the Bomb Squad fan contingent.
It could be, I ain't gonna deny it. I ain't gonna sit up over here in front. I ain't gonna sit over here in front like he ain't got no weird ass fans. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, that's why I was trying to tell folks then, and that's why I was trying to tell folks now that, you know, you can't make yourself, you can't be, you don't want to never be the guy that has like all this boxing knowledge, or say that you have all this boxing knowledge, or, you know, have a nice little social media presence and then be the dude that's known for conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be the dude that's known for conspiracy theories, at least let people know, like, we just giving out conspiracy theories, like UFO shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just come out here and just, you know, and make conspiracy theories and treat them as if they are facts. There's a difference between saying something and saying, watch out for this, between you saying something and treating it as a fact. A conspiracy. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I was saying the whole thing, what I was saying about channels in general, when I was talking about how people pander to what they feel that's going to generate them the most views, the most likes, the most comments, the more watch time hours, the more super chats and stuff like that. It's like when you go to church. That motherfucker up on there on that pew pit, he's saying what he feel that's going to get you back in here next Sunday and during the week, possibly. You know what I'm saying? Like anything else. It's a form of entertainment, but I'm not about to shoe shine. I'm not about to soft shoe. I ain't about to do none of that shit for some goddamn clout on social media. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said earlier as well too. If a lot of these guys on social media used all that motherfucking mouth energy that they have on social media and did that in real life, they'd probably be successful. You see what I'm saying? They probably wouldn't be living in a motherfucking apartment. They probably wouldn't be living in the basement with their mama. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I was hitting at with it as well on, because when I don't care who it is, you know, you go to some of these people, you're going to see a few. You're going to see a few people in them chats the person that's speaking can say the most dumbest, stupidest, irresponsible thing in the world, and people will fucking believe them. That's what I'm talking about. So when you say, what's up, Laws? What's happening? When you say, Robert Hellenius is going to take a dive, right? And people in your chat's like, yeah, that's right. This and the third. They don't give a fuck what you say. They just going to believe it anyways. You got them. Hook, line, and sinker. You see what I'm saying, L? Anyways, nigga.
Nah, I see it. You're speaking to somebody who has no context in the sense that I didn't watch
No,
the video that you're speaking
no,
of.
no, 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 no. You ain't gotta watch the video. You don't need no content.
No, but judging by what you're telling me though, yeah,
No. You don't need no context because that's what was said. I'm telling you, that's what was said. It wasn't no innuendos or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now,
well, like, like the video in question, like, is the title of it like Hellenius is gonna take a dab or something? Like,
it's called frauds. Yeah,
that's cool. Maybe I'll check it out later. Like, fucking before the Mets game.
Yeah, I mean, man, but that's what I'm saying, man. Is like there is no, dude, you don't need no motherfucking context, man. And that's why I tell people all the fucking time, like, I don't go out of my way to make videos. You know, I got a nice little life, and I like to enjoy it, and I'm not trying to be famous on social media. You know, I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not out here to get famous. I'm not out here to get super chats. And my goal is not to get 1,000 subscribers. My goal is just to talk some shit. You know, and what's wrong with that? You know, like probably right now on this motherfucking video, motherfuckers up over there probably hot than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people I know now. Well, there's some people in here not typing, not doing none of that shit, just watching. You know what I'm saying? God bless their soul, man. But I got to get up out of here, man. It's time for me to wash my cock and stones so I can get out to this bar and shake a leg. You got anything to say before we roll, man?
Yeah, have fun with the other fellas at that bar you're attending this evening. Fucking
man, ain't nobody going to no motherfucking gay bar, bruh.
Yeah, the cowboy bar you'll be frequenting this evening. Fucking Nah, but seriously, man, like, thanks for letting me come through, man. I've been lacking too, man. Like, fuck, we all been lacking, but actually, Mikey, you've actually been making content, bro. So, like, keep doing it, like, cause
slowly.
You're actually going. No, but I mean, it's at least like, but you're not taking big lulls like me. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate that. Like, and I encourage you to keep doing it too. But thanks for letting me come through, and shout out to everybody in the chat. To the creepers that are listening in silence, like, I mean, like, shout out to y'all too, and everybody who commented. And please, if you're not subscribed to my man Michael Johnson, Boxing Talking More. Hit me up later, Mike.
Man. Yeah, I hit you up, man. On that note, man, everybody in the boxing world, shout out to y'all, and everybody stay sucker free.